For over 100 years, humanity has trusted different forms of money to protect value over time. Cash, gold, and now, Bitcoin. Each one represents a different era, a different belief system, and a different promise. This isn't a debate about trends, it's a study of trust, power, and time. Money exists for three reasons: to store value, to measure value, and to transfer value. Any form of money that fails one of these roles eventually loses relevance. The question isn't which asset is popular, it's which one survives. Cash became dominant because governments standardized it. It made trade easier, taxes enforceable, and economies scalable. But cash has one major flaw: it can be created endlessly. And when supply grows faster than value, purchasing power quietly disappears. Over the last century, cash has lost most of its purchasing power. Not because of misuse, but because inflation is built into the system. Inflation isn't an accident. It's a policy choice that rewards borrowers and punishes savers. Gold entered history as money because it couldn't be faked, copied, or created easily. It took effort, time, and labor to extract. For thousands of years, this scarcity made gold trustworthy, especially when governments failed. Gold's strength is also its weakness. It's heavy, difficult to transport, hard to divide, and impractical in a digital world. While gold preserves value, it doesn't move easily with modern economies. For decades, gold served as the anchor behind currencies. But once currencies detached from gold, trust shifted from scarcity to authority. Money became backed not by metal, but by belief in governments. Then came Bitcoin, not as a replacement for cash, but as a response to broken trust. Bitcoin introduced digital scarcity, something that had never existed before, a finite supply enforced by math, not institutions. Bitcoin doesn't require permission. It doesn't rely on borders, and it doesn't inflate beyond its rules. For the first time, value could move globally without intermediaries controlling it. Critics argue Bitcoin is volatile, and they're right. But volatility is common in new systems finding price discovery. Stability usually comes after adoption, not before it. Cash is stable in the short term but fragile long term. Gold is stable long term but slow to adapt. Bitcoin is volatile now but engineered for long-term scarcity. Each asset trades convenience for protection differently. Governments prefer cash because it's controllable. Gold because it's neutral. Bitcoin because it's uncontrollable. That difference alone explains why each asset is treated differently by institutions. The real race isn't about price, it's about trust. Trust in policy, trust in scarcity, trust in code. Over 100 years, assets don't win by speed, they win by resilience. Cash works best for transactions. Gold works best for preservation. Bitcoin works best for sovereignty. None are perfect, but each solves a different problem. The wealthiest individuals don't choose one, they understand all three. They use cash to operate, gold to hedge, and Bitcoin to position for asymmetric upside. History shows that monetary systems always evolve. Seashells, metals, paper, digital ledgers. The form changes, but the purpose stays the same. Gold took centuries to earn trust. Cash took institutions. Bitcoin is attempting to earn trust through transparency and time. The verdict isn't decided yet, but the experiment is unprecedented. The biggest mistake is treating this as a battle where one must eliminate the others. The future is likely layered, not singular. Short-term thinking favors cash. Crisis thinking favors gold. Long-term system thinking favors Bitcoin. Your time horizon determines your bias. The real danger isn't choosing the wrong asset, it's not understanding why you're choosing it. Blind belief is risk. Understanding is leverage. Over the next 100 years, money will continue to evolve. Systems that resist change collapse. Systems that adapt survive. Cash, gold, and Bitcoin aren't enemies. They're tools. And tools only work when used intentionally. The 100-year race isn't about predicting winners. It's about understanding systems before they shift. Because when money changes, those who understand it don't panic, they position.